All right, cool. How you guys doing? This is Hybridsteel. Welcome to Medieval Blacksmith again. We're going to be forging out some more weapons, going coal hunting, all that lovely good stuff that we enjoy so far. Just making sure it's working. And there we are. Cool. Let's go. Continue. I can hear myself. That's not good. Right, here we go then. So I think in my last one, I was like underprepared for how much coal I'm going to need. So I think we got to go and find some more coal. And we got to forge a ton more blades, I think, because, you know, reasons. We got to make them out of the most expensive ores. So that's Lohar, Morocca, and gold. And then those three will give us the profit we need to make us the greatest blacksmith in the world, I think. Or just, you know, we're going to make blacksmithing great again. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We just got to wait for it to load. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. Your weekend's going fine and dandy. All those people out in America that are really cold, I really feel sorry for you. Don't forget to, like, put on extra layers of clothes and so on and so forth. Yo, what's up, brother? Hope everything's doing well with the family. The family's doing okay. We're doing fine. We're just getting by. Okay, we got some sort of stuff to do stuff with. We're needing more of this. So I know where we've got to go. And we've got to get coal as well, because we are out. And we need coal. Also, I didn't put my question in. Start a poll. Do you like this game? Right. Okay, so we're gonna go and we'll go into the quarry. We've got to go and mess around down there a bit because, you know, unfortunately, it's coal time. So we've got to jump on the coal train. It's the gold train, baby. And it's always good to do this yourself. Anyways, I've got to put my skill. I've got 52 points. You know what? I'm just trying to think of things we need. Can't believe you went back to Monbazoo. Didn't just go back to Monbazoo, man. I went back in hardcore mode because I felt like I needed a bit of a challenge. No, it's just because, if I'm going to be brutally honest, we've been, like, people like myself and Komodo, we've been playing this game for like 3 years, so we've just watched it update. And he started doing a hardcore playthrough mode. I'm like, okay, cool. And I was like, you know what? I want to give this a go as well, because it's just one of those things. I mean, the start of the game on hardcore is an absolute pig though, because it is just a grind. There's a lot of tree cutting, a lot of like really desperate, like, I need to do this before I run out of money sort of thing. And I was like, even if I get to a point where I can start like doing up things, that's when it starts becoming a lot easier. As soon as you got that sugar shack running, and as soon as you're pumping like, literally as soon as you start pumping barrels out, you're making money enough to like do anything. So that's sort of where I'm going to get to. I'm going to be like, okay, I'm literally earning so much money now already that I'm okay. And it's not gonna, I'm not going to worry too much. But I think it's just because we've been doing it for a little while. And I'm like, I think it's time again. But this time I'm playing it on hard, so it's not just a walkthrough. What upgrades have you gotten on this game? I'm more focused on upping me as a person instead of upping what I can actually do. So we went for echoes of enhancement. So basically we're just doing all the stuff, getting stuff like forging properly ready. And that's the main thing. How you doing, Mr. Games? I went for the western blades so we can make like better swords and so on and so forth. Mainly just ore smashing, rapid dig, so it just means that we can do things faster. I wasn't really worried about getting like, oh, I can get like this exotic thing, because for me, money is just depending on the blade you're making. When it comes down to this, you just got to make money as quickly as possible. Yeah, bud. You alright? You okay? Do you need a drink? Grab yourself a drink then. Should be on the floor where you left it. It's on the floor, mate. In front of the telly. He's awake again. Nope, he's gone off to skip back to bed. You alright? How you doing, Thomasville? You never answered me yesterday, mate. What sort of channel do you run? Because you said that your name is your channel, and then I was like, oh, what's your channel? And then it went like radio silent. Exercising my civil rights. Okay, no problem. Let's get this coal going. Check it out sometime. I will. I'll have a look into it after the stream. What I'll do quick is I will click on you. All good. Right, I'll look at that a little bit later. Not a problem, matey. At the end of the day, I tend to look at, like, if it's something that interests me, I'll look into it and I'll be like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. Midnight Madness 4x4. Charlie, you haven't changed your account. You're on your streaming account. Oh, shh. No one's supposed to know. It's a secret. How you doing, bud? Yeah, I'm doing better than I was earlier. I had one of those, like, it started off as a headache, and I was like, okay, that's not too bad. I'll take painkillers, I'm okay. And I was like, oh my god, no, I'm done. I'm fucking, like, my head just started going, by the way, we're just going to cause you a lot of pain right now. So I knocked myself out. I think I was out for about 25 minutes. And then came back to the world. The pain had gone. The pain that I get in my eyes when I get a migraine went. So yeah, I knew it was a migraine because it quickly changes, and it's yeah. I can normally, for me, I can tell if it's gonna be a migraine or a headache within about 15-20 minutes. Headaches normally just like painkillers. I can just take paracetamol and it just goes away. Being I was taking paracetamol from the time I woke up to around lunchtime, I'm like, this is not a headache. It's bad. So I was like, I'll just get through until my kids have calmed down or they've gone away for a bit, and then I'll take painkillers and then I'll knock myself out for a bit and I'll be fine. Oh, so that's the difference. I don't have to do that, mate. I can just click on, I just clicked on your name and bought the channel. Joys of like moderator control in this is I can just click on you and go from there. But yeah, apart from that, I'm doing okay now. I'm not going to say cheating, but I've been trying to waive the stakes of favor on my own on Streamer Life Sim, because I'm trying to play the game without getting a job. So yeah, I didn't want to get a job. You missed the gym today, sitting in my car waiting for it to warm up, head over and get some yeah. I'm back on the gym on Monday now. I even said to like one of my gym friends, because she's been down there for the last like 2 weeks now, I was like, I'll come down so this week I was like, I'm going to come down this week. And I had to take Kerry for an appointment, which never happened. I was like, I need to do this, need to get this done. And by the end of the week, I was just like, wow, I just don't have any time. So next week, I'm back in the gym. Obviously, day 1, take it slow. Day 2, see how many muscles I can pull within the first like 20 minutes. And she was all like, you're not going to try lifting like that massive weight straight away. I was like, no, I know I've got to warm myself up first. Give me a couple of days, give me a week and I'll be back to like where I roughly should be. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it because I want to start progressing on my target. My target was the 200 kilo deadlift. So I've got to work on my back, got to work on my arms, got to work on like leg strength as well. You know, that sort of thing. So yeah, it's the slow build. So I'm looking at, in my head, of my timeline, I want to lift 200 kilo by June, because I know it's going to take like 6 months of training, because everything has to be worked properly. I have to learn how my body works again. And at the same time, I want to be, I know I need to sort of like lose a bit of like fat around it as well. So yeah, I want to get down. I want to get down a little bit, just so it's easier for me to breathe, because being asthmatic sucks balls. Try not to eat as much crap, you know, just sort of looking after what I eat again. Because obviously after Christmas, I'm like, okay, I need to like tune myself back up. Right, okay, we'll do that. But yeah, looking forward to getting back into it and going for it. But yeah, that's my goal: 200 kilo deadlift by June, and then that'll be a what I'll do is I'll get it recorded. I'll put it onto my I'll put it on here as well. What was the other thing I needed to do? I need to get my full body composition scan done. I need to weigh myself before I start, so my day on Monday I have to get myself weighed up. And then I've got to just carry on working and see where I'm at, basically. But yeah, apart from that's sort of where I'm headed now. I've got that little goal in my head. I should have done 200 kilo by December, but like by the end of the year, I was sick. I was this. Kids were sick. Couldn't do this. Kerry was sick. Couldn't do this. And it was like, it all just sort of unraveling. It was like, okay, well, I'm just going to sort of chill a bit. So I haven't been for like 5 weeks. And it's, I do miss it. Well, no, that's the thing. That's the thing. I want to. I wanted to go back and I want to get back to the gym, because number one, it's something for me to do, but at the same time, it keeps me sort of ticking up here as well. Like I always find that when I'm there, I've got something to concentrate on. I'm all happy, and then like when I leave, I genuinely feel happier. So it's like all that energy that I was like, oh, I need to do this. It's like actually all that goes, and I'm a lot more calmer. So it just means what I've got to do is after each session, not go to the bakery and not order like a bacon and sausage baton every time, or stop eating as much crap after I go, and sort of just start looking after myself. Even if it means me having to pick up like a Slim Fast like powder, which is basically a meal replacement. So instead of eating physical food after I've been to the gym, I have more like liquid intake, which is less calories. So that's the sort of thing I need to look into. It's just to keep me ticking and my body just actually working. I did order something offline to actually like look in. It cost me like a £5 for like 30 like servings. It's not a meal replacement. It's basically a way of getting more vitamins and stuff into me. And I was like, that'll do me. I'm quite happy with that. Is golden ore a female dog bitch or to work with? No. Gold ore is actually really simple. So yeah, gold ore is really good. Some of the harder stuff is like iron is a bitch to work with. Uhura is a really horrible one to work with. At Tamara, the light blue one. He was acting fine for a couple of days. Hold on. Still dealing with the disconnection issues with OBS. Trying to update the version. Doubt it's going to work. I don't. I mean, mine updated yesterday. Yesterday was it? Basically, the reason why mine's having issues is because it updated and then I wasn't connecting to anything. I was like, oh yeah, I need to connect everything to it, and then it all started working again. That's what I can really say. Have you reset your router recently? Could just be that simple thing. Oh, okay. That's all the rocks there broken. We'll get this one done now. But gold is really easy. Like in real life, gold is an ore that works. As soon as you apply the right amount of heat to it, gold just melts down to nothing. It just goes to straight liquid. I watch a couple of. There's a gold dealer I watch in. He's based in New York City, but I watch him on YouTube. He's called Trax NYC. You see how quickly like gold goes from basically just hard to like liquid real quick. And I was really if I had there was on eBay, and this was like a gamble in my head. There's a guy selling 1,250 grams. Like they look like gold bars. Basically, he does computer breakdowns and scrap like this. So he takes all the gold melted down, but obviously there's like other metals in it. And he's selling 1,250 grams for like £140. And I was like, even if there's like 2 grams of gold in this whole bar, you'll make money. So I'm actually quite tempted. What I might do is I might buy like a smaller amount off of him and then take it to a jeweler and be like, melt it down and see how much it's worth. You know, even if there's like 4 grams of gold in it, that's 280 quid. And I was like, so basically he's just selling gold scrap. That's all it is. But it's obviously mixed up with like zinc and copper and other bits and pieces he's pulled out of other computers. So he's just turned things into big bars. And it would be interesting to find out what was in these things, because then you could probably make money off of it. And it wouldn't be a lot of money, but it would be, over time, it would work out to be a decent amount, you know? So yeah, I'm very tempted to look into his little whatever he's doing. I think there's actually a gold smelter near where I live, who will just break it down. I wish you could upgrade your tool to have a harder material that does more damage when pickaxing. No, that's what the skills are for. So that would be rapid dig and gold dig. Increase pickaxe swing speed by 20%. And obviously increase damage dealt to rocks and pickaxing by 20%. So these two alone, I'm already doing 40% more damage to rocks. With these, that adds another 20% to it. So it's just all about upgrading. At the moment, yeah, it's a little bit slow, but it's faster than it was. Once you've got all the skills working for you, these doesn't take too long to get through. You want to know the funny thing though? Is that out of all of the ores in the game, the ones that are some of the easiest to work with, so like gold, low heart and Morocco, even though they're quite easy to work with, they're the most expensive ores to use. That's why I'm down here. I was looking for gold and Morocco and low heart. And they're always in this bottom section. This stuff's in here as well, Kanka. Have you built a pike weapon? No, I built a spear. Actually, I built like 4 of them and they still weren't good enough for the person I was building it for. Go on. I think that's gorilla. Oh no, that's Morocco. Excellent. Morocco's good. A pole arm. Yeah, as I said, I built a spear. I haven't built a halberd as such just yet. But the thing is unless somebody asks for it, there's not much point in making them. Some of the best stuff you can build though is the axe heads. So you obviously build an axe out of gold. You don't have to forge as many items for it, so it's all good. I'll have a look at the other piles as we go up. If there's nothing in them, I can't see the point of taking them. I do have the lathe, yeah. That is a bit harder. Ooh, 2 bits out of 1. Kanka's a good way of making like really fast income because it's such an easy ore to work with, but it's not worth a lot of money. I still haven't learned how to use the lathe in this. I had one quick go on it, but broke the wood because it was like, no, I'm just going to keep going until it grinds down to nothing. So I was on like destructive phase. But yeah, the idea is it tells you how to carve it and what you're looking at. This is what happens when a rock explodes, by the way. How you doing, Claus? Gold. That's a big chunk of gold. I'm doing all right. Had a bit of a rough turn this afternoon, but I was like, I'm okay now. The worst part about the medication I take is because it blacks you out for like an hour. Everything, you come back and you're fine. You're just really tired. So it's sort of what I'm dealing with. The problem is it's too early for me to go to bed. So if I go to bed now, like it's only 7:15, I'm waking up at like 12. And I'll be like, okay, cool, I'm awake now. What am I going to do for like the next day? So, after moob. How you doing, Eric? Welcome, by the way. Training tab's not good. Yeah, it's all good. I'll survive though. Joys of life. It's because of the storm we've had. Like it's fudged up the air. So it's like, I'll survive. I don't. Right. So we've done all of the rocks down here. I'm just going to go and check the others, but I don't think there's going to be anything up there because most of the stuff that's up is quite common. It's more like Scylla, silver, copper. Occasionally get Yahira, but Yahira is quite common, but it's really, really strong to work with. Yeah. My brother's got the same sort. I think this is Scylla. I don't think that's Tamara. Pretty sure that's Scylla. Oh yeah. See, I can identify my odds. I'm all good. Got told it's narcolepsy. That sounds about right. Narcolepsy is one of those ones you just can't control. You just fall asleep. Right, what we got? Oh, yes. So we can do... Yeah, we can do a lot. We got enough. The downside is that my rack is already quite full. So, yeah. We'll sleep it off. We'll wait until the morning. There we go. Oh no. Tarkin. You know Hybrid's played a game for too long after he can identify shit. Yeah. Well, there are there's two types of blue ore, two types of like greeny ore, two types. Yeah. So this is Scylla. So this is like a really. It's on the floor. That's where the drinks are. So you got Scylla, which is like a really deep blue, and then you've got Tamara, which is like the really light blue. Then obviously you got copper, which you can't really mistaken, but if copper in the wrong light looks like gold. But then the problem with gold is it looks like Seraph, and Seraph is the same sort of colour as Morocco. So you have to determine which yellow you're looking at and which green you're looking at. So it's all a little bit crappy. It's the same with Yudhira, which is this one, and compared to iron. When they're next to each other, they look the same. It's on the floor. Your drink is on the floor. What are you talking about?
I started sleeping.
Good, that's what you should be doing as it's bedtime. You got to stay in bed till 6:30. Don't wake me up at 4:30 again. And by the way, you're live. So now I'm telling you that you need to stay in bed till 6:30 and not wake me up until 4:30. Don't wake me up at 4:30. Because that's what you do to me every day. Kind of reminds me of a Joker clause. So yeah, and then I mean, there's two types of red as well. There's this one, which is Ray, which is like slightly more pinky, and then but if you look at like Kanaka or Kanga, sorry, it's more reddy than pink. So yeah, you have to. Yeah, it's one of those things. And you can identify it in a rock as well. Identifying the rocks isn't that bad. Anyways, let's talk to this man over here, shall we? You, Sword Peter, what's your name? Hybridsteel. My name is Tarkan, son of Eltar. My nation is the greatest of nations. Okay. I came here from distant lands, very distant lands, to arm myself before a big duty. I would take toilet roll, but that's just me. You're in the right place, Tarkin. My nation, which is the greatest of nations, has been enslaved by the bastards and inbreds, dead child corpse eaters, Morgans? Yeah, okay, cool. I'm the only one left. That's why it's my duty to save them. I found the location of the cursed man, the damned man who carried my people by floating wooden horses. Boats. If I get my hands on that filth, I might find out where my people went. That's why I'm going to swim a lot. In water, I mean. Really? You know, you're not just going to start swimming through a shitty bog. Yeah? Good for you. Make me a one-handed sword. Let it be light. Let it be sharp as lightning of Tagu. Okay. I will give you 1,500 copper stones. Army! Chill. So total weight has to be 1.25 kilograms. Quenching quality 90%. A one-handed sword. 1.25 grams. Right, weapon designs. So that's a short sword, and that's 1.42, but that's made of copper. So that's a bit crappy. 1.27 iron, 163, 284, to 1. Yeah, there you go. Kanaka. So very light ore, very malleable. And I think that's what he needs. Let me just. I'm pretty sure that's the one. Oi, matey. My weapon ready yet? No. Changed my mind. Could you explain what you needed? So it has to be a one-handed sword. That's a short sword. It's not a one-handed sword. This is a short sword. A one-handed sword is this one. So again, if we make this out of Kanaka, it's 1.1. So this is ideal. And we can make it lighter by just cutting it with a hollow ground. So it's a one-handed sword, it's sharp, and it's light. And that's what we need to do. So let's get the party going, shall we? Let's raise it up. Let's get some coal. Now, thankfully, because we're going to be making a sword, what I can do with the sword is afterwards I can put a dagger together as well. So I will do that. Right. Whack that together. Pick up the block. Do 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 little do 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 little do do. 1 2 3 Whack this up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me act the fool up in here. Turn the bellows on a bit. Because we're a bellow fellow. And with 0.12 left in that, we can make ourselves a dagger. Uno Sordo. There we go. Keep the heat in there. One of those. All good. Right. And you should be 750 degrees. There's an auto use for the hammer. Yeah, if you unlock it. If you don't unlock it, you don't get it. Fantastic. Do. Oh, hold on. So, question: is it better to stop before going over 100, or go? I've always found if you can stop it 99% either side. So, either if it's in white or if it's gone into the red. The closer to 99, the better. You're not going to get 100% ever. You'll never, ever, 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 ever going to hit 100%. I tried. Even when I was using an ore, that was, it was basically guaranteed that you would go up like 1 or 2%. So I hammered it as close as I could. Even when I was hitting it and it was doing like half a spot of damage, it was still getting to like 99, and then it would click over to 99. And it was like, okay, cool. So there's no way. But yeah, the closer you are to that 100, the better. With this, you can't stop it. When making the actual like blade itself, you can't stop it. You have to put it together. You have to be so close. Perfect. And all we gotta do is finish this and we give it to him and he can go off and he can pay me 1,500 quid for this. It's not worth 1,500 quid. No, I haven't quenched with potions yet because I couldn't afford a potion. So as you can see here, like ore quality 97%, ore quality 96%, ore quality 97%, ore quality 97%. That was basically as close as I could to like as much towards that thing. Blade hammer quality 98%, 98%, 100%, 98%, assembly quality 98%, quenching quality 97%, sharpening quality 100%, overall quality 81%, because there's no magical ability to it. How much sharpening? About double. If you don't sharpen it, it's worth half this. I'm going to call this red bitch because I'm going to. I don't care. It's only going to him anyway. He's paying me 1,500 quid for it. Sir, your sword is ready. Here it is. Yes, it is. Excuse me? A one-handed sword, and it should be light. It's a one-handed sword, weapon grade good. Weight is less. Oh, hold on. Is this? It has to be less than 1.25 kilograms. I'm sorry. That's 1.1 kilogram. And it's a one-handed sword. I'm so confused right now. He wants it bang on 1.25. I swear that is... Hold on. Give me a sec. I don't think he does. If you look at the description, the arrow's pointing down, not up. So it has to be light. Requirements have to be good. So that's what this little arrow here has to be good. The total weight is 1.4. Oh, really? I couldn't. Oh, I didn't see that. Is it really? Oh, here we are. Oh, yeah. So where did the weight come from? Right. Let's have a look at this then. That's where it came from. I wonder if I have it. Oh, I wonder if I've got any emerald left then. Have I got any emerald left? I do. Okay, we'll have that. That's fine. So 20 centimeters for this. That's okay. Rightio. So what I will do then, we'll have to just knock another bit of ore into this. Should be right. It's just where I just used a different bit of wood for the handle, that was all. There is smaller. Damn it. It'll do. No, the save is gone. The save is gone. 96% quench, so that's gonna be like 96-ish, 95 maybe. Oh, come on. Hold on. Right, this should be completely and absolutely 100% fine. Should be. Yeah, you don't want to spend 150 hours playing farming sim and all of a sudden like you get a corrupted file. That could drive a man crazy. Fantastic. There we go then, buddy. Have a good sword. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's literally the handle. Try over 1,000 hours spent on gold mine. Yeah, I'm good with that. I have to go now. I have to let you know where my nation is. The hunt awaits me. There we go. So I sold a $400 blade for 1,500 quid. Proud of myself on that one. Right, so I need to change, because I build these ones out of gold because they're worth the money. If I'm gonna be brutally honest, it's all about the money, baby. Right, we'll just get rid of the last of this ore. This should be enough in here to make a short sword. Perfect. Oh. Doesn't matter about this one. This is just like a, hey, it's a spare blade. Just going to put it up on the market. Doesn't matter how good it is. It's fine. No, it's, the reason why I decided to make the sickle blades over everything is just because of like cut rate. So the way that I've put the cut together on my blades, it hurts more. So I just made them. I actually don't prefer them. It's just one of those things. I'll show you. So the reason why I designed them with the curve was one customer wanted something that was going to cut. So if you look at the cut rate of this sword, which is the bendy one, and then when you go through all the different ores, like one of them was like, yeah, that one. The canker is 41% cut because it's jagged. And I was like, that'll do. And so I just started making every single weapon like that. My swords, however, are a little bit straighter. So that is a one. That's a short sword. That's a short sword. That's a dagger, and that's a one-handed sword. Mainly the reason why they're curved is because they cut better. It's literally it. It's not because it's they're curvy. It's the fact it just cuts. So I'm like, whatever. So I kept that as my standard. I was like, yeah, well, it cuts, doesn't it? So it's all right. It's fine. 12 centimeters. There we go. But yeah, that's the only reason why I built them. And they look bloody evil, especially with the spiky bits. I mean, if this was the medieval age and you got cut with this, you're not recovering from that. That's not a straight cut. You're going to get is jagged. So it's generally going to just do damage. That's why I made them. If you have a sharp blade, or if you just have a straight edge, straight edges create just straight cuts. They can be patched up better. If you've got a jagged edge, which is going to make the cut uneven and everything else, harder to recover from, harder to heal the wound. Well, that is strange that I know that. I have a shady past. Right, where's my thingy? There it is. Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. Yes. You make any bastard swords yet? No, but that's my next on the list. I want to make some really bloody horrible mean ones, basically. That is almost as good as I can get that. I mean, if I let it down, if I let it cool down just a little bit more, maybe I might be able to get that all like bang on like as best as I can. You would be right at home in ancient Egypt, with the Kesroth was a standard weapon of choice. Well, that's the thing. It's not something I really want to go around just going, yeah, I've got one. But I know that if it comes down to, if you're going to recover, if you got stabbed by like a normal knife, like just your bog standard straight blade, it's easier to heal from because things get cut straight. It's if you get cut with a jagged knife, then it's just harder to recover, and most people don't, you know. Well, they never used to. I mean, nowadays with medical science, well, then medical is, yeah, we're okay. But back then, you know, you weren't recovering from a jagged blade. Just no way. Unless you're like Mel Gibson in Highlander. Not Mel Gibson. Oh, no, I can't remember his name. Wow, that went out of my head real quick. Dude from Highlander. Wow, my brain just went fucked up. See you later, cool. Have a good one, bud. Why can I not remember who the actor in Highlander was now? Oh no. Yeah, Christopher Lambert, that's the one. Yeah, my head just went nope. Sucker is waiting in my shop. She can wait. I don't care. I'll have a chat with her first, see what she wants. Yes. Good day to you, Blacksmith. Let's get to know each other before we get started, shall we? My name is Saka. What's your name? I'm Hybridsteel. I am a soldier candidate, and I am preparing for the test to become a soldier in the greatest army of the world. Let me guess, it is your king and country's armor, right? Yeah, of course, Latia Royal Army, and I'll be a part of it soon. I've been training for... I've been a test for a long time, but the army requires to use a two-handed sword. And as you can imagine, the problem in those two-handed swords are a little too heavy for me. Get good, scrub. Get down the gym. Lift your arms. Get swole. So I want you to make a special lightweight two-handed sword for me. Is it possible? Yeah, it should be. No more than 1.1. Jeebus. Oh my god. Okay, we're going to have to use like... I think it's going to have to be Kanka. We'll do it for 5. Okay, we can do it for 2. That sword's only be worth like 800 quid. Oh, you're going to be waiting for a little while because I'm fully booked with gold right now. Yes. Most of what I'm making is like display blades. I'll get around to her blade in a minute, but basically she wants something that's going to be really lightweight and it has to be two-handed. So I've got to draw up a new plan for that. A two-handed sword though, I mean the handle doesn't have to be, it only has to be like 30 centimeters. Blade has to be at least like 3 feet, 4 feet long. It's gonna be fun making that. this blade, if I can keep this going, is almost as good as I can make it. Could this be the most perfect blade I'm going to make? Okay, so the join's 99. The next step up is 99, 98, 99, 99, 99, 99, 99, and 99. I have a bit that's 98. Is it 99? This could be the best sword I ever make. Right, well, we're going to skim this up. Is auto used like an auto clicker? Yeah, basically, it's like you can auto hammer. I watched Diesel use it today, and it was it's painful because it just auto hammers, and you've got to turn it off. So you can really screw up your bot. You can really screw it up. Right, we need to let this cool down a bit because I don't want to touch it until it's like cooler, because then it does less damage when you hammer it. So just gonna leave it be for a minute. Just slowly, okay? Take your time with this. This is a gold blade, and I want it at like 99% the whole thing. So I'm gonna let it down, I'm gonna let it cool down to like 250 degrees and just tap it once. And hopefully it lands on 99. Bruh, it needs to chill down. And I don't want to use auto use, that's the problem. I'm quite happy not doing that. I mean, I suppose if I was using like you'd hear it ore, so it's like really hard, yeah, sure I would, because it takes so long to bang through that. But normal ore, you don't have to auto it. It takes some of that skill out of the game where you're just hammering constantly. There we go. 99% on the pommel. Here you go, I'll show you. That's auto. This whole blade is 99. Right, let's see if we can actually quench it at 99. $97, not good enough. $98 will do it. Right. So everything on this blade is 99, apart from the quench, which was 98. So it doesn't matter which wood I use either. I'm just using a wood. We'll use the ebony. That's fine. We'll make the handle a little bit bigger because it cuts down to 1197. So we're 0.3 of a centimeter short of the 12 centimeters. This is the first time I've ever done this. Like, if this comes out almost pure perfect without magical use, this could be amazing. This is the bit where it's going to get me the most, though. Oh, 99. 99. Oh, 97. No. 98. Okay. Everything is like the putting together was like high 90s. Let's get this on the old sharpening wheel. This could be the best ever gold dagger I've ever made, ever. How you doing, old Yella? Doing good, man. Just trying to make the best ever gold blade I can. That's 100% on sharpening. 99, 99, 99, 99, 100, 100, 100, 100, 98, 99, and it's still overall quality of just 84% because it doesn't have anything magical on it. That's how screwy this is. That's near perfect, and it still sells for $5 grand. There we go. Right, so she wants a two-handed sword. Let me just pick up my money because, you know, it's everywhere. Yeah, right, so this woman wants a two-handed sword. So that's what we got to do. We got to make a new weapon then. So reset. Boom. Right. Two-handed sword has to be like really light as well. So short pommel, so it's lighter in the pommel, right? We need a handle, so it has to be, this is a two-handed sword, so it's going to be about 10 inches. About that. Oh yeah, it works backwards, doesn't it? So we need the narrow end top first. No, that's not going to work. Put a guard on. If we do a light guard. Yeah. Okay, blade. So this has to be a long blade. It has to be a two-handed sword. And it has to be light, so it has to be made out of Kanaka. We have to go for the lightest. Is there any other lighter wood? Cloud tree. Do I have any? Crap, do I have any cloud tree? I'm gonna have to go and get some, I think. Okay. Blade. I think we have to go like sharp. That's a two-handed sword. Yeah, man. So if you look at the cut rate at the top, the max curve is 164 to cut rate. I like adding a little bit of a bend to it, just because it just makes the swords look horrible. You're overweight already at 166. Eesh. But it has to be this weight. Hollow cutter 161. Is there a lighter ore then? 191. 14, 18, 3, 2, 4, 2, 2, 199. So 144 is Tamara. Right, it's definitely going to have to be emerald because it's 127. So whatever I do to the blade isn't going to alter that. Oh, how am I going to bring that down? So she wants it at what? It has to be 1.1, doesn't it? That's really hard. But that only makes it a one-handed sword. Maybe we take more of a point. Okay. So that's added a sharper point to it, but it's still 1.2. I think that's the smallest pom I could go with. Yeah, that's the smallest weight I could go on that. Right, I think we're gonna try and I'm gonna have to redesign the blade. Okay, so the blade can't be fancy, it just has to be small and light. So that's 1, 1.4, 1.4, 1.2, 1.2. Because the straight blade's actually heavier. Bad, isn't it? There you go, 0.77 grams. Tamara is really hard to get though. You can make it as a, yeah. It's a two-handed, so it has to be this big. Weapon design. I'm gonna call it the saw because it's long. Right, I need to make Tamara ore. So I think that's silver and Scylla. Quit that. Two copper, one Scylla. You know, thankfully, I have that. Because I've only got one lot of copper, two lots of Tamara, which isn't good enough. So 2 lots of copper, 1 lot of Scylla. Thankfully, I've got all night to make this, so hopefully this will work. It's not melted properly. Now it has. Very interesting. So out of that much ore, I could have built a... Well, let's say there was one. If there was 0.15 in that, we could have made a dagger. Tamara's a bit of a funky one because it takes a little while to like break it down. The harder part of this is the Scylla. So the Scylla ore makes this a very, very, very hard ore. The copper generally is it's really easy to like mold. Yeah, it's around 2 or 3 each hit percentage. And then you do little hits just to get it right up to that point of like perfection. There you go. This is the bit that's going to take a little while. Like a really long time. So kind of glad I'm doing this at night because this is going to take a long time. So this is where auto use comes in hand. No hands. Right. Yeah, a couple of reheats. It's gonna take some time. Oh man. Oh dude. Oh no. I want to say thanks for all the people that are coming out and actually watching. Unfortunately, due to stream elements not working, it says 0 on everything. So it's like, well, that's not working right because there are people chatting. So stream elements is like, I think it's having an update, which means it's not working properly right now. It's really annoying. Oh, that was close. I wonder how much a gold one of these is worth. Using the auto on this. So this is a good reason for using auto hit. Oh, so this is what? 2 reheats? 2 reheats so far. What am I going to call the blade? I don't know. I don't normally give them names, if I'm going to be brutally honest. Oh, it just balls that up. Right, so when using auto hit, stop it before you get to like right near the end of its actual time, because it'll do one last hit. Oh no. Damn. I think we might need to reheat it one more time. I should call all mission weapons a name. No. Can't be bothered with that. God, I'll be here forever doing that. That means I have to think of names. Oh, ooh, brother. Ooh. Oh. 750, almost done. Right, well, we're good for quenching now. And that is a two-handed saw blade. Because that's what it looks like. Now, because I chose a different pattern for this one, I've got to learn how to use the lathe. Again, thankfully, I'm doing this at night. Because if I wasn't doing this at night, this could be a really big problem. Okay, so it's a 20 centimeter handle. It's a two-handed sword, so that's okay. 20 centimeters on the handle, and we've got to slowly grind it off. Oh, she's using green wood, isn't she? Ebony. Crap, I don't think I've got any of the green stuff. Or I have. It is emerald tree, that's fine. Yep. Right, we've got to lathe this. I do. Looks all right. I do like it though. It's a good sword. Now I just got to grind it down because it's got to be sharp as well. Thankfully, because of its shape, you can do both the cuts all at one time. And we are done. Not bad. And this sword is worth $1,000, 1,000 gold, and total weight is 0.74 kilograms. That's a really light sword. There we go. Oh, I know my money is overflowing off the table. Oh, whatever shall I do? Right, smelting bucket's got nothing left in it. We're good. I'm gonna run out of coal. I'm thinking, how many spots have I got left? 1, 2, 4. Four spots. We got 4 pieces of gold, so we need 3 of those to actually build a blade. Yeah. I want to see how much the big blade's worth made of gold. Has to be worth something, right? Right, how much is left? 1.16. So there's 1.16 out, like liquid left in that thing. So that means I can make a short sword out of that. I don't think this is 1,000,000, but I think this is a 10,000 gold. Because like a normal one-handed sword of like what I would make would be 6 grand, I think. So making a two-handed sword that's this big is probably going to be about 10. I'll let the auto hit. Alright, that'll be alright. Negative 1,000,000? What are you talking about, Willis? Nah, it should be okay. Alright, this will be fine. Oh no. No, just balls that. Right, should be good enough to quench. Doo-dee-doo-be-doo. Perfection is hard to come by. Oh, and I got to do the sculpting of the crappy wood as well. Oh no, because this one's got a custom handle on it, so I have to lathe it each time. This is only made for special times, man. Special times call for special measure. So it's 20 centimeters. Is there a skill that shows you the loss of material? Not that I know of. Where's our sandpaper when you need it? There we go. So we'll whack this together and then we'll be fine. Assembler. Logan. Second time he's done that. So he's got up and he said, have you charged our tablets? Now I said to him, if he doesn't wake me up until 6:30 in the morning, he can have his tablet in the morning, so he can have it whilst he's having his breakfast. Just so he can sort of sit down, eat his breakfast, and chill out. I can get like an hour or two's kip. You know, that's basically, it's Sunday for me. It's like, rest would be nice. So if I can get like their tablets on, so they get a drink, so they got their tablets, so they got something to do, I get like another like hour and a half, 2 hours worth of sleep. Sunday for me is better, because all week I'm up at whatever time they get me up. So it could be 5 o'clock in the morning, could be 3:30 in the morning, it's whatever. And then from that point I don't normally sleep, and it's because like Kerry's on medication which makes her sleep more. She's also on pain meds which makes her sleep more. She doesn't always get up on time, so she can't. So for me, Sunday would be nice. So that's why, like, if I can get them to bed and then they don't wake me up until 6:30, I can give them their tablets, their breakfast, their drink, and get them sorted. Why is this sword only worth 5 grand? There's no major difference between this and a short sword. Okay? That's a short sword, and it's 5,113. This is a two-handed sword, and it's 5,439. So for the extra material you're grinding in, you're only getting over 300 quid. I don't know. Not sure. So I've got enough in that thing to make another one of those. Because the game just ripped me off. I would actually believe it. Right, this is going to be a bit of a rush job. Right. How much heavier is it? Well, no, I made it out of gold. Let me just build this one first and we'll go from there, alright? There we go. Okay, there we go. So that's another gold blade made. Stick this in the quench. It'll do. What's your favorite type of bean? A magic one that can give me $1 million.
Jelly bean.
I like jelly beans. Yeah. But yeah, magic beans would be my preferred. I'll be brutally honest. Mr. Bean, he's pretty cool. I like Mr. Bean. How is the lathe? Oh, the lathe's pretty cool actually. It's a little bit like it's very sensitive. I think that's the word I can use for it. We're only building a short sort. It's a hold on. I think it's a 12 centimeter hilt. Hold on, I'll have to go. I haven't checked this. I think it's 12 centimeters because it's just one-handed. Yeah, 12 centimeters. That's fine. I couldn't remember. What about a sickle blade or horned blade? A lot of the stuff I make is sickled. So that plan for a sword, that's how they come out. Yeah, just how it is. Okay, so this sword weighs 2.77 kilograms and is 5,111. Okay, that's made of gold. So 2.7 kilos. This sword is 2.58 kilos. This sword is lighter than a little sword because it's a hollow ground. Okay, so if we get to sleep, we can sell that blade to that lady tomorrow and we're all good. Do I want to end the day? Yes. Yes, I do. Ah, she has arrived. Here's your extremely light two-handed sword. Yes, it is. Light as ever, still a solid, beautiful two-handed sword. Glad you like it. You did a great job, Blacksmith. Well done. I have to go now. I need to test this. What? Oh. Hold on. I love how you don't sharpen the pointy end. You don't have to. It's pointy. Did a great job. Yeah, I know. I'm just bloody talented. Now the downside, and this is the true downside, we've run out of coal. So I can either go and dig some, or you know what, let's go and buy some. If I buy like a grand's worth, we're all good. I think I ran out of emerald and ebony. I can't remember which one I've run out of. So I don't know. Oh, I think it tells me. Okay, yeah. So I've got these. I've got 2 lots of river nut. We're okay there. All right. Bye bye. Yes. Thank you very much, sir. Right, I got 90 grand. You know what? Let's extend the house, shall we? Yes. How you doing, sir? Yeah, I'm looking to make things bigger in my house. Yes. Garden lights. I have garden lights. A garden rain shelter. I like the sound of a garden rain shelter. A beacon, a backroom torch. You know what? We'll take that. Go buy it, you cheap git. Oh, but I did. I just bought stuff. Main room lights. You know what? Everything's a bit dark, you know. How much are stairs? 4 grand for stairs. You know what? We'll buy the stairs. And that will do us. I've got 83 grand left. I'm okay. Ooh, now I've got lights. I'm actually looking forward to this. Ooh, we have an upstairs. And we have lights. Well, I have the stairs. I don't have the upstairs yet. I'm doing better than I was, right? I have the stairs to nowhere. Right. Good. I think we need to make a Morocco blade. But we need, we got coal now. We'll be alright. Right, cook that up. That's all good. Okay. He just bought the crappy one. I'm gonna make a sword art, but I'm gonna make this out of Morocco. Oh. Sound like a child's head being smashed into a wall. It's because it was a child's head banging into a wall. Right, Morocco all in. Have I got all the workshop upgrades? I think the lathe was the last one, so yeah. The next thing I need to build or get is unpaid workers. That's literally the next thing. I don't know how much an unpaid worker costs. We can make a dagger from that. We're on auto hit. Auto hit is just, it's a good way of doing this. There we go. Much better. Yeah, interns or unpaid. I call them unpaid workers. Diesel calls them Slavs. Nearly there. Just got to draw it out a bit more. Volunteers. I don't know if you can call them volunteers considering we're buying them. You don't really buy volunteers because you just tend not to pay for them either. They just turn up and like, oh, we want to work for nothing. Okay, cool. Yeah, go for it. Be happy. Because they actually want to be here. Right, I can go in there. And whilst that's heating up, what we'll do is we'll change this to a... we'll do the short curve. Oh, bums. Yeah, short curve? Yeah, short sword, yep. And the reason why I'll do that is because then I can use this bit in here. Involuntary apprenticeship. Yeah, actually that's a good description word, yeah. If I was going to make a video, it would probably be I took on some unpaid workers or something like that. My super unpaid worker force. No. There should have been enough. That's not fair. Oh no, we've got a customer. Getting there. And it's done. How do you know how much you need to make what weapon? You sort of just work it out. So loads and loads and loads and loads of tries. Basically, the way I worked it out was 3 pieces of ore made 3 daggers. 3 pieces of ore. 3 pieces of ore then makes a short sword. Sorry, not a short sword. A one-handed sword and 2 daggers. If you're going to make a one-handed sword, I'll show. Actually, I can show you this. Oh, you're a midget. Right, fantastic. So, if you're making one of these, you'll make 2 blades from 3 pieces of ore. You might have enough to make 1 more dagger, maybe. If you're making 3 daggers, it's 3 pieces of ore. If you're making a big sword, you can make a big sword and a dagger from 3 pieces of ore. Basically, it's trial and error. You'll work it out as you go. It's one of those. It's just a little bit of it. You've just got to work it out and just sit there and just try and figure it out all the time. That's all you got to do. That's how I did it. Yeah, it's just you have to just work it out as you go. What can you make from this? Okay, that should be good enough. That's it. And there we go. And that sword is worth 6,278. This stuff is good. Yes, Tosin. Good day to you, sir. My name is Tosin. Me and my brother work in the shop of Nada, the armourer. I came here to talk to you about Zendar and his actions. Okay. He beat my brother, then broke his wooden toy horse. This was an expensive wooden horse, and he also has to pay blood money for beating my brother. Right. This is a method used to prevent the hostility between our families from turning into blood feuds. If one side sheds blood, they will pay the price. If this way, we end the hostility. This is how we prevent this from entering an endless cycle of violence between our families. The price is 300 coppers. I don't want any hostilities, and I don't care. Insolent little children. Yep, sounds about right. Right, anyways. We gotta put this one together now. Nice. Last one, I think. We'll let the auto hammer do it. I should earn some decent amount of points off of this. For the record, by the way, if you can hear snorting, it's definitely not me. Because Gary's getting over a cold. Unfortunately, she was the only one that actually suffered from it.
Yeah, it's a burger.
Hey, someone else just spent another £2 in the shop. Give me a sec. I'll answer you. I'll look at chat in a second. Oh, so close. There we go. Right, let that heat up again. Right, so what are you guys saying? Need a lot of what you have made already. Yeah, we do need to sell a lot. Could you pay the guy who got the loan from already? I don't know. I don't even know how I have to pay stuff, by the way. I thought they just turn up at the shop and I have to pay them then. I could just go and pay the loan off. Right, so this is a short weapon, so it's a 12cm handle. I don't think that's enough. Oh my god, it is just. Oh, fuck it. I do. Assembly. Oh. Sometimes this just doesn't go my way. Sometimes it doesn't. It just doesn't happen. And then others, it's like bang on perfect. We'll be fine. You know? And there we go. Look at that. There, perfection. And this little blade is worth 4,988. Ah, it's just good to have it. What's the longest blade we can make? So let's make we'll put a nice guard on it and blade. I can't make it longer than that. That's pretty long. Yeah. Jeebus. That's a Widowmaker. Wow. So the difference between a giant killer and a Widowmaker is literally like a few centimeters of handle. Right, let me just, I need to, right, we need to turn that into... Right, blade. Yeah, apparently it's a pole arm, yeah. That's a giant killer, so I'm just going to put that in as giant killer. Save. And then if we take off handle. Oh no, gotta remake it. Hold on, reset. So we make the handle as long as we can. So that's a giant killer, but that's just as it finishes. can't quit that weapon. Hold on. I broke it. Hello. The moment I heard that a blacksmith was opening in our city, I ran and came here. Okay. I have a very urgent situation. Maybe you can help me with this one. Right. Do you see the sword in my hand? No. This sword is my family's heirloom weapon, passed down from generation to generation, and I broke it. Can you believe this? It's effing broken. If my father sees this, he'll kill me. Do you understand? He'll kill me! With what? A broken sword? You'll be fine, mate. Yeah, don't worry. Sorry to hear that. What can I do? Look, you've got to make a copy of this weapon, okay? I'll give you a horse load of money, but the question is, can you do it or not? Describe the weapon. Right. Look, the rest of the sword is flat, just like the other parts, okay? Please inspect every part of this sword carefully. Make sure you use the same shapes, pieces, same ore and wood. I will give you 2,500 copper coins. I'll pay you in advance. Can you describe the weapon in full? It has to be an uncommon blade. Right. Straight edge, prong top, bog standard handle. Looks like an ebony handle. I don't know if I do that pommel. I don't think I do that pommel. Okay. I'm pretty sure I don't do that pommel. Reset. Right, pommel. No, we don't. Okay, cool. So I've got to research in my points section now. Pommels. Western pommels. That's the one we needed. Pommel number 4 just came up. Right. So I think it's made of copper. So that's copper and that's copper. I don't know if I do that guard. So it's one of those. It's made of copper. Pretty sure of it. I think the let me just do the handle. The handle is just going to be is it a short sword? And I'm pretty sure it's made of snow tree. Right, what's grey out here? Oh, it's made of ebony. There we are. Okay. So we've got an ebony handle. It's iron, ebony, copper. The downside is that gold. I don't have that thing. So C, skills. It's got to be Western Guards. Yeah, there it is. Hey, I'm trying to take the whole thing apart without having to use the examination mode. So I'm going for, like, you know, trying to be a proper blacksmith here and be like, well, you know, the only thing I need to look at is that handle of how big it is. The handle is it's 24 centimeters in length. See? So the handle is made, it's ebony wood. So ebony. The handle is 24 centimeters. We are then using this guard. Right, now, what type of blade is this? Fuller type is double. We're quenching in clear water. That's fine. It's being oh, actually, this bit's made in copper. So okay, so that's all good. All right. Blade is iron. That's fine. Blade length is 50 centimeters. Total length is 78. 50 centimeter blade. Straight blade. Doesn't mention the tip. I'm going to assume it's literally just that. That's what I'm assuming. And its cut rate is -4. Cut rate on this is -6. Wait, I thought the top was broken. That's why I'm not getting like a proper sight. Look at it. Oh, it has. Okay, it has got that top. Okay. How you doing, Thrill Ride? I thought this was different, so it's that one. That's fine. I thought this was a little bit. I thought that was like where it actually broke. Glad to see Monbazoon again. Yeah, it's all right. Okay. Right. Okay. So this has got a cut rate of. This has got a cut bonus from design of -6. And a pierce bonus of +10. That's because it's made of iron. Well, actually, this is going to be a beast if it's made of iron. Okay. It's a bit grindy. It's all right. I don't mind grinding. I don't think it's going to be an exact copy considering the cut and pierce rate. Okay. But it'll be all right. Okay, I need copper. So what we're going to do is we're going to fudge this one up a bit. So this is going to be the only time that I make mixed sword. I can make a dagger out of that as well. It's not higher. Damn it. Oh, I know. I know. But what am I going to do with this? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make iron parts, stick them all together. Don't worry about it, Promethean. Don't worry. I've already thought about all this. We're making a mixed blade. So this one, all we got to do is just get it done. But we need these bits for the main blade. Pretty sure this is, yeah, this was copper. Don't worry. The downside is there's enough in there to make a dagger. Let me just, I'll put that down there for a second. And then I'm going to use that. He's going to go away in a minute because, well, reasons. I just need to make in. I can add. Actually, close that. Save this. Mission. We'll delete it off in a minute. It's fine. Weapon design. I want to take. You gotta be joking. Scroll faster. Start that as well. Should be enough copper to make this in there. Should be. Now I could be completely wrong. That's right, I get it. Customers are going to leave. That's all right. Don't forget, guys, if you're enjoying this stream, hit the like, subscribe, notification button below for all other updates. And if you want to become a member, you can be for as little as 99p a month. Less than any cup of coffee you're ever going to drink in your entire life. Also, you can buy some merch from the description box below from a company called 4fall, who are actually fairly bloody good, if I'll be brutally honest. Oh, you bummer. Wasn't enough. It's okay. I can't even pull it. That's fine. So now we go back to the mission blade, which is up here. Start that, and now we make it out of iron. There we go. And then we chuck this in here. Go in. Fucking, can it not? Okay, we can maybe make a dagger out of it. No, 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 no. We're gonna do that. Nearly done. Right. We'll get there. Iron takes a little bit more of a knocking. And then we're almost done. Alex PP, how you doing, bud? Right, and this is the blade we need for the actual mission. It's a jumper. Looks alright. The only downside to iron is you have to hit it so many times. Good as always. Good. I'm all right. I'll be coming off this stream in a bit just because I've had one of those days where I woke up and I was okay. Then I had a headache. It turned into a migraine. I've taken painkillers for it. And I've been up early, so It's been a fun day. What happened to the blade? I got this feeling this mixture isn't going to be the last time you deal with it. Probably not, no. But it'll be alright. At the end of the day, it's the joys of mixing up metals and irons for missions. It's just a bit of a smegger, that's all. Oh. Very disappointed in myself. I hit it too hard, so I've actually knocked a section a couple of times, and that's why it's all gone Pete Tong. Right there, 87. Not good, man. Well, I've played VR for like 6 hours and my whole t-shirt got wet. Have you been playing Beat Saber? Or did you spill a drink? Now you can be honest, or you can lie, I don't mind. Right, so this is going to have this on there. There's a copper bit. I can go on there. Go on there. And we need the wood. And this needs to be little Beat Saber, mostly Gorilla Tag. Oh, okay. I think this is like, hold on, it says it's 24 centimeters. Yeah, because it's a funny old shape. I bet this sword has been replaced 10 times, probably. It's like, no, I swear I didn't break the sword. I will take it to my friend. "24 centimeters. For what I saw, for what I remember, this isn't wrapped. That's just standard. So that's just, it's got no leather wrapping on it, it's just the wood. So we're just going to whack it together as is, and it'll be fine. There we go. All she needs now is sharpening, and we are good. Proud of this. Unless it's a different type of finish. No, it's just standard. This is just... it's just done. Clear water, point of balance is minus 2.91. I think basically, apart from... I think point of balance might be different on this one, because it's... yeah. Mine's 0.2... mine's 2.84 centimeters, so it's like it's lighter on the balance. Actually does more cut and more pierce, just because it's better. Yes. And there we go. Right, let's go and put the rest of that sword back together, because I'm not sure about this one. This is the rag bits and pieces left over from... oh. How much is left on it? You know what? Screw it. I'm just going to use the old thing. I don't actually care. Oh. It's just going to be used as a sword that's going to go on my rack. This one has no meaning. It's fine. I believe in Joandre. Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joandre. It's worth 479 copper. We're running out of stuff to sell. Let's put it that way. Right, there we are. So, I think what I've got to do, unfortunately, is I've got to do a restock. So that's going to run out. I'll be okay with that. That'll run out. That's fine. I need to throw this in the bin. I don't build bits. I just whatever. On the plus side, having more stuff unlocked, it's a good thing. And I think we've got enough for a skill. We've got 118 points for skills. Now I could do this where it increases the cut. I don't really care about how fast I'm towing that thing. Really doesn't bother me. Maces though, we can build maces and that's fine. Silver tongue, increase sales prices. Because now people won't care about how much I'm selling stuff. Well, they won't care as much anyway. So how do I wonder? Purple. Can we pop that in there? Nope. I don't know how to change the color of the lanterns. Yeah, so these are just going to be used for whatever. Same with silver. I probably, unless I find more of this stuff, I'm not really worried about it. Yudhira is one of those like pains in the ass ones to use. But yeah, so I'm pretty much done. Let's have a look. What's the time? It's 20 past 9. Where is it? No, 20 to 10, sorry. I'm going to go looking for some rare stuff quick. Like gold and things like that. Okay? So we just need to go down the path all the way to the bottom. And we're going to go and hit some rocks quickly. I'm just ore hunting. I'm not actually going to be like, I'm not going to do the whole thing. I'm just going down for the rarer stuff. I see Loha. Loha. Just so you know, you can mine the ore, enter the city. Yeah, I know. I've done that in the past, don't worry. Yeah, the idea is that obviously as if prices go up in the future and stuff, you just spend more time like making stuff and then you just go for like really expensive ore all the time. Because the night cycle doth not finish until you go to bed. Oh yeah, no, you should be able to. Yes, I completely agree. But the idea is that you have to make really expensive blades all the time. So you don't really get a choice. It's like, how am I going to make the most amount of money? Okay, I'm just going to make everything out of gold, Lohar, and Morocco, and I'm fine. Because if you don't do that, then you're just like, oh, okay, so I need to make more money. I'm going to make loads and loads of copper weapons. It's not going to make enough money, not in the long run. The idea is just go really expensive. All the time. Doesn't matter about poor people. Poor people will find the money, apparently. We have to in real life. It's fine. Have you beaten the game yet? No. So I'm playing this like once or twice a week, just like doing live streams. I'm not really rushing. I'm just taking my time, playing whenever, and so on and so forth. It's just, for me, it's a streaming game I'm just enjoying. I'm really enjoying this. It's actually more fun for me to actually kick back and stream it and just go through all the processes and make stuff live and do this, that, and the other, instead of making videos. Because the problem with making videos is that it always feels like you're pressed for time. And you're like, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to get this done, I have to get that done. It's like, I just want to calm down and chill. It's kind of how I like to stream. I'm not in any particular rush. I'm working. Oh, okay, that's fair. At the end of the day, Alice, yeah, welcome, by the way. Yeah, I tend to, when it comes to streaming, this is like my normal time. So for UK time, it's between 6 and 10, maybe 6 and 12, depending on how long the stream's going to go. I normally do that Fridays and Saturdays. The rest of the time, it's just videos. That's what I normally do. Over the course of the last couple of months, though, I've got to be honest, I've enjoyed streaming a lot more than I have making videos. And it's a reason why I was like, you know what, I could just stream like 6 days a week. I can do that and be happy. Will you get better prices for using new hilts, etc.? I don't think so. I think you get better prices by doing what I've already done, which is like upgrading my skills to get better prices. Yeah, I have considered streaming more. It's one of those things for me. Oh no! Fuck. Load. Where was I? $21.43. How far back is that? Oh, ball sacks. It loaded the game. Yeah. Thank you very much, though, Alice. Most appreciated. Someone's watching my content. Yeah, all that time that I've just put into this. This is the woman that wants the two-handed blue sword. Fuck my life. Absolute ball-sackiest. This woman. I don't even know how far back that is. I made it out of gold as well. It's this one. Fucking bollocks, crap in, yeah, ass wiping. Oh fucking, oh, ah! How far back am I? I built the Morocco sword and the Morocco dagger. I used that as stuff to build a light weapon for somebody else. We used this to build a Tamara thing, so we had less copper. The iron was used for something else as well. Jeebus, absolute, oh bugger. It's about an hour, yeah. maybe a little bit more. Basically, where I was up to is where I was just about to go, like, I was going to go mining for a few bits and pieces, and then that was going to be the end of the stream. I can't do another hour to that point again. I'll probably end up having to do that tomorrow now. Yeah. Alice, thank you very much for the 20. It's most appreciated. A boom to you. What just happened, mate? I pushed for some reason. It's because I always push like escape to get rid of stuff. So when I'm like doing stuff, I'll push escape. I do it in every other game. I do it with this one. It brings up this menu straight away. And because I was clicking, I pushed load. I pushed load twice. So it loaded whatever save it clicked on. So I'm about an hour and a half back. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I'll have to do it off stream, basically. I can't put myself through all that stuff again, and you guys as well. It ain't worth my time. Not yet. Cheers, buddy. He just spent 5 grand on a sword. They're not stored anywhere else, no. You get basically it's got an overwrite system in its save section, so when you load, these are the auto saves that it does. These ones here, and obviously it overwrites each one as you go through. So I think it does it every couple of minutes. So yeah. Yep. Anyways, guys. So what have I got in store for next week? Lots more Streamer Life Sim is going to be coming out as well, because I'm playing that. Monbazoo next Saturday. We're going to be streaming this next Friday and next Saturday. What I'm going to do is I'm going to probably play through a few bits and pieces, trying to get to where I just was, and then I can go from there. We'll stream it out next week. We'll be fine. I think I've got something else to record. I can't remember now. I'll have a look, make sure what I've got. Maybe do a bit of rally mechanic. Probably not though, because I've got to be honest, no one really cares about it. It's one of my lowest performing videos for a long time. So I don't know, it's very strange. But apart from that, I'm all good. Guys, I want to say thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for catching the stream. Thank you very much for all the support. And have a great weekend. Have a great rest of your time. Monbazoo stream would be cool. No, it's so grindy. You don't want to stream that game. I'm looking at new games too. Claus, have a chat with me on Discord afterwards if you want. But no, there's no point in streaming Monbazoo just because there's a lot of like, I'm going backwards, I'm going forwards, I'm going backwards, and that's basically the whole game loop for streaming. Like doing it as a video, it means a lot of the grind you do not see, because to put it into perspective, just getting that sugar shack up and running was just constantly just hitting a chainsaw and chopping down trees for the whole day. When it came down to doing anything else, it's doing that for the whole day. That's literally the game. It's constantly the same loop, and it's not exciting. Monbazoo is a really good game when you're watching it as a video. When you're watching it as a stream, it's actually a little bit boring. That's the problem. Yeah, but it's a lot of grind and it's a lot of effort. So if you have enjoyed this, again, hit the like, subscribe, notification bell below. You can pick up some merch in the description box, become a member for less than £1, and if you don't want to spend any money, just hit the like button. It's free. and it's all good. So until my next video, live stream, or whatever else I do on the channel, I'm going to say peace out, have fun, enjoy everything you guys do, and have a great rest of your time. Ah, boom! Fist bump to you.